I swear I'm a film critic.
Hello, movie people. Welcome back to an episode of the CineGuy. I'm your host, Steven Angulo. Let's talk some film. But first, we're gonna play a little game. A game called Uno. I will draw the first card. Oh, look at that. It's your death. Alright, yeah, that was a little weird. But yeah, what if a simple game like Uno, a simple kid's game, turned into the fight of your life? Well, that's where Ready or Not comes in. Oh, and the reason I'm wearing this is because there's a whole, pack with the devil thing going on in this movie. So we'll get to that soon. Now, Ready or Not is this year's horror comedy that makes us laugh at things that we normally would not laugh at. Like blood, gore, crazy, dirty violence, people with strange accents swearing a lot. Actually, no, that is pretty normal. I still laugh at that. Now, the humor in this film is not meant for people who get scared easily or are overly sensitive or just cringe at whatever they see on TV that makes them like go, "Oh, it's a paper cut. Oh, blood. Ew." I just described half your family, didn't I? Or is it just mine? But yeah, it does get really intense with all the killings and the maimings. But there is a really good mystery to this film over why do they do this stuff? Like, why are we playing a game like hide and go seek and trying to kill like the person who's hiding? Like, what is going on with this family? So yeah, the story follows the character of Grace, played by Samara Weaving, who marries into the wealthy Le Domas family, who created their dynasty, became wealthy from gaming, like board games and other games, stuff like that. Like Old Maid, I've never played that before. I don't even know why that exists. Wait, that could mean these guys made money out of mafia and Cards Against Humanity. Ooh, I wanna join the gaming industry. But yeah, with this family, gaming is tradition, and every time there's a new family member to join them, they have to play a little game chosen by their ancestor, who pretty much founded their empire. Well, Grace draws the card that says hide and go seek, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna play hide and seek. That's fun." So she goes to hide, and next thing you know, the whole family is getting like guns and like giant pickaxes because they're ready to kill Grace, and they have until dawn to do it. Otherwise, something bad's gonna happen to the family. I mean, I've heard of in-laws not liking you, but would you really go that far if you didn't accept somebody who's about to be your own blood now? Now, we follow Grace's journey of survival by pretty much, being in her footsteps. We want her to survive. We want her to escape that madhouse. And whenever something doesn't go her way, we're there suffering with her. I mean, there were so many instances when she could have been saved, but then something bad goes wrong, and then we're just like, come on! We're cursing along with her. Like, when she makes it into the street, a car drives by, and she's like, hey, help, help! But then it's like, get off the road, lady! And they just drive away with leaving her. And judging by the voice in that car, it was a couple of boys, alright? I told they were up to no good. I mean, when I have a daughter, they're not allowed to date anyone like that. No, no. No jeans hanging loose, no snapback wearing, no bad boys just to get STDs in the back of your car. I apologize for my little rant there. I don't like it when, people make bad decisions. That's it. And then that roadside assistance who shuts down the car she takes from the La Domases, all because it was reportedly stolen. And she tried asking for help, but the guy's like, sorry, you're a thief, I'm not helping you. Like, my gosh. I told you roadside assistant was up to no good. That's why you call Pep Boys to check your engine for free. But yeah, we wanted to succeed, and just when we think all hope is lost, we learn of the La Dumas' true nature. And it turns out the ancestors' deal was actually with the devil, and that's why they do this game, because it's what they want. They have to sacrifice somebody to, pay back their debts. Wow, that took a route, didn't it? I mean, I was having expecting them to make a reference to the Monopoly Man or something, because gaming is a big part of this movie, so why not, kill for the Monopoly Man? I mean, look at that face. That's worth, cutting a throat for. Actually, no, do not sacrifice the Monopoly Man. No, 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 no. Wrong mustache guy. Pringles dude, yes. But of course, Grace does manage to escape, and next thing you know, the sun rises, it's too late, the family awaits their demise, and just when you think something bad's about to happen, guess what happens? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The whole thing was just a bunch of BS, and the family realized that they were just so stupid for believing this kind of stuff. Alright? They were talking to an empty chair, thinking the spirit of LaBelle is there, and they had to sacrifice to him. So the film ends with Grace leaving and the family questioning their beliefs. That's the end, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good one. Just kidding. The family explodes into puddles of blood and guts, and Grace sees the spirit of a mustached man, LaBelle, as the house burns down and she gets helped by first responders. So the moral of the story is, rich people suck. I mean, they are so desperate to keep their empire going that they're willing to kill just so to benefit themselves. I mean, who are they, Congress? If I go missing, it's because of this video. But yeah, the movie is just a big triad satirizing higher upper class families. And it just goes to show you that if you're about to marry into a family with a scary looking aunt named Helene, you better get cold feet and just get out of there because it's not worth it. No, 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 no. If I was getting married, like the grandma or the aunt, even the mom looked like that, no, 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 no. I want an early divorce. I'm out. I mean, she looks like Mary Shaw from Dead Silence. Like, no. So is that whole family crazy? Yes. Even the small children are trying to kill Grace. I mean, one shot her in the hand. Also, his name was Georgie. So, I'm guessing Pennywise loves this film. Oh yeah, and they also blew up. But it was off screen. We can't see children dying. I mean, we can see Georgie get eaten by a clown, but kids blowing up to puddles of blood and gore, apparently that's too far for Hollywood. And to all my listeners whose name is Georgie, I apologize on behalf of Hollywood because apparently you guys are the easiest victims for monsters. But there is one member of the family who redeemed himself, and that is Daniel, played by Adam Brody, who ends up saving Grace from the first time they try to sacrifice her, but he ends up getting shot by his crazy wife. Godspeed, Daniel. You let a man die in the beginning of the film when you were a child, but we're gonna let that slide. Alright, this has been Ready or Not. Now, this film is pretty fun if you're into, like, you know, dark humor and, like, bodily violence. And the actors did a pretty good job, too. They were actually really funny. Like, the humor really delves from, like, you know, misunderstandings and ironies and kind of, like, things you wouldn't really normally laugh at because it's so dumb just to say it, but you just can't help but laugh. That's for sure. Now, I've compared it to Get Out, as in, well, the story's not really that similar, but the theme is. And that is, rich white people are terrifying. Stay away from them at all costs. I was yelling at the screen for Grace, get out. Just, no. Do not marry rich, folks, because this is what happens to you. You will die. Also, there was, like, no people of color in this film. So, not Get Out. But yeah, if you want an entertaining little horror flick, go check it out. I mean, not as scary, but it is pretty funny. And it is pretty nasty too. So you're going to like this one. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe and join the crew. And I'll see you next time for... And we'll see you next time for another awesome review. This is Steven Angulo signing off. That's a wrap. Alright, now if you excuse me, I've got a game of Sorry to play with Hades and Kevin Spacey. Toodaloo.